What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Food Delivery Stories. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm not doing a ride along, sort of thumbnail, just a delivery story. This is what somebody told me, so we'll get right into it. I'm not doing a ride along just because I'm not gonna be out here long, but it's 6:40, just in case anybody wants to know. So, a driver told me a story. A driver told him that she told him. So I don't know how accurate this is, but it is kind of freaky. So let's talk about it. She got a delivery order from Burger King. It was nighttime. She went to one of those places like I go to. I call it Bubble Fuck Town. The people that live off grid, those houses with acres of land. So she called the customer, texted the customer, nothing, no response or nothing. Um, there was something wrong with the food order, so that she just replaced it with whatever they had. So she's on her way over there, right? And when she's looking for the number, she passes a house with a certain number that the next house should be the number, but it was all pitch black. And then next to that was a regular house. So she's like, what's going on? So she looks at the GPS. You know how GPS has a picture and it just showed like trees. It didn't show houses that happen sometimes like that. So she turns on her flashlight from her phone and she could tell that the house, the one that she thinks is the delivery house, is abandoned, right? So she's like, "Oh, this is abandoned. What am I doing? This and that." Try to call the customer. Didn't hear a phone ring inside or nothing. No lights or nothing. Right? Neighbor comes out and says, "Hey, can I help you?" She said, "Oh, I have a delivery order for DoorDash for this customer." She said that he told me that she told him that the neighbor said nobody's living in that house for about 3 years. It's abandoned. Give me 1 second. I got a Pizza Hut order that's 250. What the hell? Could it be a cash tip, guys? I don't want to risk that right now. I don't want to risk. So anyway, so they say they haven't lived there in a few years, and sometimes it happens that people come, they think it's a homeless person that puts the address or whatever. But she could clearly tell nobody was in the house at all, right? Hear no noises or nothing. So calls driver support. Obviously, you know what they tell her. You have to take a picture, leave it at the address or whatever. Because DoorDash tried to call the customer, nothing happened as well. So she just left it on like the end of the driveway. She didn't want to walk in there. She just took a picture. She takes a picture. The neighbor goes inside, and she has to make a U-turn. So she drove a little bit up, made the U-turn, and still has to come past the house. As she's passing the house, she sees somebody walking with the McDonald's bag, I mean Burger King bag, towards the house that's empty. But then he said, "This is the kicker." I said, "What?" I said, "Maybe it's a homeless person." I said, he said, "No." She said that when she tried to take a picture um, of the customer walking away, when she took the picture, supposedly she only sees the McDonald's bag in the house and not the person carrying. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. You tell me what you think about that. Um, I don't know the credibility of that driver or him, so I don't know. But it was interesting because I've been to places that the house is abandoned and it's usually homeless people waiting outside for me saying we just had to put an address down, sorry. So what you guys think about that? Has that happened to you? I want you to comment below and let me know. And I'm gonna start this shift right now at Publix and see if I get an order. You guys have a great night. Hit the subscribe button. That was, I don't know. I don't even know what to think about that story.